be that person to go to the next level and stuff like that. I know it take time and stuff like that, but it's you don't want to feel like you in one spot. And for 2018 and beyond, I always say that every year because it's not just about 1 year; it's about the rest of your life. Is that I want to continue to be this great humble person as I grow, in my career, as I grow my family with Sadery, because like I'm about to be 26. I'm like, damn, I remember I was 8, 9, 10 years old around the holidays, getting gifts and stuff like that. Now I'm at an age where I'm giving more, but at the same time I'm like, damn, like I'm about to be 30 in 4 years and stuff like that, and like it's so many things that I still want to accomplish. Like we going back to school. That's always been my goal. Like I always wanted
Listen,
to get.
I want to have my PhD by the age of 30. I'm 26. I'll be about to be 27 in May, and I have two more years, 3 more years. I have to, by 30, 31, I want to have my PhD. I want to be Dr. Fleet Mobley. Okay.
I just want to be. I don't know. I want to be on the Forbes list one day. A lot of people say it don't matter. Like I don't know. Like me, I'm a secretive person. Like I don't like the people know too much, but at the same time, I am a type of person. If someone was to not only me, but since me and Sadery is one, like to give us compliments and things like that, like to put us on the pedestal. I don't care if it's only for like 1 minute. Like it gives me that feeling like like I'm working hard. We working hard and stuff like that. But and then even with the podcast, like we want to be more consistent with the podcast and check out my podcast. I already started my own, which she gonna be on in a few minutes. It's called what's it called? DJ Anonymous. That's my DJ name. DJ Anonymous presents was it music business? No, sports, music, and business, and it's pretty much about people in different industries. Like I'm finna talk to her about her path into becoming a teacher and like what she's doing right now. But I always wanted to do that as well because I know a lot of people and stuff like that. But I feel like what I learned and what I always tell people is that you always learn something new whenever you meet new people and how they got to where they at and like how they deal with different things and cause that's how I grew up. I seen so many stuff, not bad stuff. I ain't gonna say like, oh, I seen niggas get shot, but I'm talking about like as far as like people, different situations and stuff. And I learned from their situations. I still made my mistakes, but I didn't want to make the same mistake that they did or even the same mistakes I did, So it's all about growth, man. And that's what it is for 2018 and beyond.
I think something else that I'm working on for next year is also, my sister inspired this, Ashley inspired it, is a prayer journal. But I think mine would be more of a reflective journal. So I have to find the perfect journal. Listen, me and my sister went on a scavenger hunt for the perfect, for the perfect planner. And that situation was interesting. And so we had a discussion on her journal and her prayer journal and how she uses her prayer journal and stuff like that. And about things that she wanted to change in 2018. And I think that that's something that I want to start as well, as a reflective journal of things like just a journal to write things into and have to look back on. So I'll be trying to find a new journal in life. And I think that also, like what John said, I kind of want to take risks. I want to become a risk taker. I want to stop doubting things. I tend to doubt a lot and I tend to overthink. I am a horrible overthinker. I overthink everything. I think it's a perfectionist in me in a way. I overthink everything, and sometimes I overthink myself out of things because I don't just choose to do it. I kind of overthink it. So I think that for right now, one of those things that I am trying to work on is becoming more of a risk taker, working on, trusting my gut. and trusting that I can do something. But yeah, I think that this next year in 2018, I'm still in 2017, but 2018 and 2019 and 2020 and all the other years to come after this are really going to be a journey for me on discovering, I will be 30 in like 2-3 years. And so for me, I'm really trying to work on myself. I'm trying to be a better woman by the time that I'm 30. And a lot of people do this before they get married, but I'm getting married, When it comes to my relationship, I'm in a place in my relationship where I'm happy. I just want to make sure that I, as a woman, am also in that place. And I want to make sure that I'm giving the best of myself for my husband and for myself. I think that sometimes we want to do things and we tend to do it for other people and not for ourselves. So I think that that's something that I want to do. That's what started all of this idea of, you know what? Everyone is doing something for themselves. I think it's time that I do something for myself. And it's not saying that I'm going to completely ignore my family and say, forget you guys. It's saying that I have to focus on who I am and focus on what makes me tick, what makes me perfect, what makes me who I am. And I want to do that this year. I really do want to hear you guys' opinion. John had to step away from the computer. He's on the phone. But I do want to hear you guys' opinion because it's been on my mind heavily. There's been a lot of things on my mind. But one of the things that's been on my mind is to document my journey with my healthy living and sharing it with you because I have been, when it comes to healthy living and exercising and working out and doing things like that, I haven't been the perfect person. And I think that I want to document it because I know that there's many people out there who are probably going through the same thing as I am and they don't have someone to share their ideas. So I think that that's something that I want to start, but I don't know if I should. So if you guys, that's me overthinking, but if you guys think that it's a great idea that I should go ahead and start a whole podcast about my journey through fitness and making sure that I am in a state, something that really sparked my decision to do the journey is I have cholesterol issues. I have a very high cholesterol. I am weird. I have everything else in my life. Like every other blood test that ever comes back is always perfect. I have good blood sugar. I have good thyroids and every other sugar that you test. Every other thing that you test for in blood is always perfect. But my cholesterol is always high. And my doctor was like, okay, well, we'll put you on medicine. We'll put you on pills. And I don't want to be on cholesterol pills at the age of 27. I don't think that that's a place where I want to be. So I really want to see the alternative, the healthy alternative, which would be to work out. So I think that was I know that is one of the reasons why I decided to start my life journey early. John is waiting until the 1st. I decided to do it today. I decided to start eating today, healthy. I let go of all of the stuff that we did for Christmas. I know New Year's is right around the corner, but I can control myself for New Year's. It's going to be hard, but I can. But I think that I just want to focus on that. I want to make sure that I am in a place where I don't need to take a pill to control my cholesterol. And I also think that for next year, we're going to try and start a video blog with the podcast. Change the podcast into a video blog so that you guys can see what we look like. I mean, if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, you know what we look like. But then, just to gain more viewers, So I'm going to end off the podcast because I don't know if John has anything else to say and he's still on the phone. So if you guys have any suggestions for the next year, if you have things that you want to change for next year, things that you are looking forward to changing for the next year or things that you want to talk, that you think, are important to you, that you want to kind of add on to the next year. I know that we already said that, like, for the next year, we have all of these great things happening. If you have some great things happening for you next year, let us know. We want to be a part of you guys' family. I feel like we share a lot with you guys, and we want to make sure that you guys are sharing with us. So,
They ain't the end of the podcast yet. I ain't finished it. I have my end of the year message, and I think this is like the first time I've ever done this. My mom used to do this a lot. I think she's still gonna do it. I think because every year she'll send out people text messages. Mine's is simple. Always move forward in life, and never be afraid of growth, and always have faith. That's my message. I don't want to get too detailed, but that's my message.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and tell you guys Happy New Year's. If we don't talk to you again, Happy New Year's. I hope you guys are having a great holidays. Happy first day of Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas.
And my birthday coming up too.
His birthday's coming up. So we hope to hear from you guys. If you have any comments, if you guys want to give us some suggestions to make the podcast better next year, go ahead and email us at cuddletalk1215@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram. I have to activate this Instagram again, at cuddletalk1215. You can follow me on Instagram, excessively18 with 2 Z's. And you can follow me on Facebook as well. And you can follow John.
You can follow me on everywhere, DJ Anonymous DRG. Facebook, Johnny Mobley II. Like I say, you can also follow my other podcasts. I have Teamdrg. That's the esports / it's a video game podcast. We talk everything about dealing with esports, but also video games. Have my podcast, the DJ Anonymous presents sports, music, and business. And then random stuff marketing, random stuff clothing, random stuff models. I'm trying to be the next Disney, next MTV, Viacom, whatever. But
and if you guys think that I should document my fitness journey, I'm calling it fitness journey instead of weight loss journey. Give me your comments. I really would like to know if you guys think that would be something that you're interested in listening to. So yeah, I'm signing off. Happy New Year's, happy holidays, and enjoy. I hope everybody has I pray and hope that everybody has a great New Year's, and that 2018 brings you many, many prosperities.